Matthewson, fitness and health expert here, and we're about to do a Pilates leg workout. So we're specifically focusing on the legs, the leg extensions, lengthening and sculpting right around here, all the good things that we love so much. All you need is a mat and your body, and let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start with your right armpit to the floor. So you can either rest with your head in your hand, or you can come all the way down here like this. This is just a little too relaxing for me, so I'm going to rest my head in my hands. You're going to take your legs on an angle forward, so just a little bit off the mat in front of you, and make sure your shoulders and your hips are in alignment with each other. So reach your left hand back to your left foot, angle the knee down, press your hip forward while you pull the knee back and your belly in. You'll get a nice stretch through the quads and into the hip flexor there. So just a nice little stretch. And then take the leg up, flex your foot, give it a nice gentle pull, knee towards your face. Keep your belly pulling in, top hand comes down, and you're going to double pulse right there and then point to come down. And flex, flex, point down. So your right leg stays actively pressing down. It's working. Your core is working to keep you from falling over. And down, flex, flex, down, flex, flex, down. Now we're going to do the same thing, but take the leg to the front. So flex, flex, point down. Now this one you can really feel that your core is working. If it weren't, you'd fall right on over onto your back, down. That right leg pressing down into the floor. Flex, flex, point. Flex, flex, point. Flex, flex, point. Now you're going to lean the foot forward, turn it down, big toe to the floor. So that leg is directly in front of your hip, off the mat, nowhere near that right leg. And then you're just going to lift it all the way up and bring the big toe down. And lift and down. Before long, it should kind of feel like a vice on your butt. And down. Lift up and down. 3, down, 2, down, and hold it up. Now point through the foot and lengthen it almost all the way down, but not quite. Belly pulling in very much on purpose. Small circles. 1, 2, 3. So when you do those circles, try not to do a hula dance. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch directions. 8, 7, 6. Pointing through the toes. 4, 3, 2. Now leave the top leg up. Bottom leg is going to come to meet the top. And down. Lift and down. So core and inner thighs. And lift. 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 And hold it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Bring your knees down. Flex your feet. Top leg up and down. And lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now a 3 count pulse. So it goes pulse, 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 and down. Pulse, 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 down. Pulse, 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 pulse. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now non-stop pulse. 2 sets of 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Get that knee higher. 6, 5. Do you feel that? 3, 2, because I do. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Freeze and release it down. Go ahead, stretch up. Left hand to the left ankle. Reach your right arm up, before you bring it over. Nice deep stretch there. And then we'll take it to a little twist. Good for the spine, good for the hips. You want to square off the hips. If you need to, you can straighten that right leg out in front of you. Or you can even take the left knee out like that. Or you can pretzel yourself up like me. Left hand behind, both hips down, reach your right arm up, and come into a twist. You can bend the elbow if you want to go deeper into it, up to you. Inhale, lift your rib cage. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, lift the rib cage. Exhale, deepen the twist. One more, lift your rib cage and deepen the twist. Unwind and left armpit to the floor. So head in the hand or all the way down. If that doesn't put you to sleep, take your legs on an angle forward. Make sure your shoulders are in line with the hips. Belly pulling in. Reach the right hand back to the right foot this time. Press your hip forward. Pull your knee back and angle slightly down with the belly pulling in at the same time. And then take that right leg up. Flex the foot, knee pointing toward your face. Left leg pressing down. Take the right hand down and double pulse. Lengthen down. And pulse. Pulse, lengthen down. And pulse. Pulse, lengthen. Lengthen. 4. Lengthen. 3. 2. And 1. Bring it to the front. Flex it here. Flex. Flex, point down. So it's not a bounce. A bounce is when you're totally out of control. This is a pulse. You're in control of it muscularly. So it's just a pulse. And down. And again, feel your core working to hold you up. 2. And 1. Now take that leg forward again, directly in front of your right hip. Big toe down. You're just going to lift it all the way up and down. Don't let the leg start to slide down there to the bottom leg. Keep it way out in front of you. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to be kind of terrible, actually. 4 and 3, but in a good, terrible way. You know what I mean. 2 and 1. Point through the foot. Bring it almost all the way down, but not quite. Abs pulling in. Of course, small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch directions. 1, 2. Try not to do a hula dance. Kind of challenging. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch directions. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Leave that leg up. Bottom leg comes to meet the top leg. Inner thighs and abs. 3. Squeeze. 4. 5. Barely using this hand at all. 6. It's kind of just decoration now. And hold it up. Inner thighs squeeze. Knees down. Flex your feet. 8. And 7. Really squeeze. And 5. Last 4. 3, 2, 3, count, pulse. And down. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1, and down. 4 more like this. I figure it's a gloomy, rainy fall day as I'm filming this. So it's a nice day to do this kind of workout. And non-stop pulse, 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 pulse. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze it. Ow. And release. Sit up. Right hand to your right ankle. Left arm up. Reach it up. and then over. And then take that right leg across. You can pretzel yourself up like me, or as I mentioned before, you can straighten out that bottom leg. Up to you. Take your right hand behind you, inhale the left arm up, and come into a twist. Bend the elbow if you want to get deeper into the twist, totally up to you. Inhale, lift your rib cage. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, lift the rib cage. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, lift the rib cage. And exhale, deepen the twist. Good. And then you are all done. I suggest putting this video together with one of the other Pilates videos. You can mix and match depending on how much time you have to go for a piece of a Pilates class, very concentrated and focused, or, add 1 or 2 or 3 more of the videos and see how that feels. Anyway, whatever the weather is like where you're at, I hope you're enjoying it, and I will see you for the next video. Bye.